Hello and welcome back to the vlog, Off-Season Diaries. Full swing. Today is February 3rd and we're getting our shit together in this vlog. A big thing that I'm working on for the next like 10 days is I'm trying to get my drone pilot license because the girlies want drone photography in their weddings and I also love it and it's so cool. If you fly for any commercial purposes, which is what I would be doing, charging for the photography, then you need a license and a certificate. There's a bunch of things. So I have to take a test, which I have not done in, when was the last time I took a test? I don't know. So I'm studying for that, learning about drones, learning about flying unmanned aircraft, and I love planes and I love all this stuff, so it's actually pretty interesting. I take that test next week, so, and that's off island, that I have to go off and take that. So fingies crossed, I'm gonna like hunker down and get to studying. I don't like to speak of these things before they happen, but whatever. The worst case scenario, I have to take it again. But it's interesting stuff, so I'm excited, and I just like, that is my biggest project that I'm working on in the off season. If I get a drone and figure all of that out, then I will be so proud of myself because it's been on my list. It's been on the back of my mind for a long time, but I really want to just have that under my belt. And like living in such a beautiful place, it would be so fun, just like even just for me, for funsies, to practice drone photography here in Nantucket, because it's like such a cool perspective when you live on an island, literally to see it from the air. So I'm just excited in general. I probably could go under the radar, but I just am like, if I'm gonna do this, I want to do it the right way. So that's the plan. So I'm gonna go study. God, I love when they sleep in that little hammock together. They are both too big, but it is so cute. Oh my god. Hey, good morning. It's Wednesday. You know, I fell for this is actually kind of really fun on camera. I fell for the hype. This is the year that I am gonna dial in my skincare. I think I can do it. Number one thing I'm doing every day, this like little red light mask. It takes 10 minutes, I do it well. I'm making coffee, and then I take it off and I drink my coffee and life's good. So it's the easiest thing to do. They're kind of expensive. I have no idea if it works, so I will report back. I took some before pictures and we'll see. But I heard from a lot of friends that they have seen great results, so I don't know, whatever. Hey, so it's Wednesday night. I didn't film anything today because I had a very boring but pretty productive day. I literally just like took my drone class for most of the day. So boring, but also interesting. So my brain hurts. Okay, it's Thursday. Getting ready to go to the gym. I love these leggings. These are like the Spanx leggings. You know, if we're being honest, they are hard to put on the body, but then they stay where you want them to stay. So if you're looking for some leggings, if you're doing like intense workout, I like my Lululemons for like cozy around the house, like very casual, like walking. These are my like, I'm moving and grooving, I'm getting shit done at the gym leggings. Anyways, just thought I'd share. Also, the color is so fun. I'm headed to the gym. It's at the Nantucket Hotel, which is so fun. They have like an amazing gym, and then in the winter you can do like a membership year round, but for locals, they do like a special little membership in the winter. So if you're thinking, wow, Georgie, you're absolutely glowing. I just got back from my facial with Monica at Monarch here on Nantucket. She is a goddess, so good. Space is such good energy. It has changed my skin. Oh, hi, buddy. Yeah. And now I'm just hanging in the sunshine with my kitties. Hey, Barnacle, that kind of hurts because your claws are very much in my leg. Anyways, I always feel so good after a facial. It's a game changer. So anyways, the rest of my day, I'm doing some calls, and I might go for a walk. It's been so nice the last couple days. Still like very cold and snowy, but like no wind, which is a game changer. So I think I'll go take a little stroll this afternoon. He's extra pointy. Oh my god, good stretch. Good morning, it's Friday. Just making my mom a little espresso, and then I'm gonna go over to her house we're gonna do some baking. So come bake with Barb. My mom's an incredible baker, and one of my favorite like recipes she does is these s'more bars. I love a bar, like a cookie bar. And so she said she had all the ingredients, so we're gonna bake. She's been a lady on the move, so I feel like I haven't seen her in a while, so this will be fun to catch up and bake. Okay, what are we making this morning?
An oldie but goodie classic, our s'more bars.
What is the secret to the s'more bars? Why are they so good?
Well, you can see the ingredients. Fluff really does it.
And wait, fluff, is that a Massachusetts thing? Or am I making that up?
Maybe, I don't know where it's made.
Sound off in the comments.
Oh.
Is there fluff where you are?
Wait a minute. Lynn, Mass.
Yeah, and I feel like I heard someone from the West Coast say something about the first time they heard about like peanut butter and fluff sandwich. They were so confused.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is my culture.
So, yeah. Just think graham cracker, marshmallow, and chocolate, but in a delicious, chewy confection.
All right, we'll report back.
Flour.
What's your best tip for...
Okay, that isn't mentioned in the recipe, but over time I have learned that even though I prefer butter to grease a pan with, I spray my hands with, you know, an oil because they need to be greasy. Otherwise, this stuff is going to stick all over your hands and you're going to waste
precious
the goodness.
Goodness. All right. There she goes.
Making patties on top after you put the...
Yeah, the top patties are key.
Yeah. And now for the third layer.
Yes.
We just hid all the chopped up chocolate underneath
and this will, like,
the fluff.
Continue to spread.
Yes.
Fluff is a
wonderful
part
thing.
liquid, part solid, part gasish.
Deliciousness.
Gaseous. In the fire, the campfire. Here we go.
Okay, I'm left to my own devices. Let's check the s'more bars. Oh, wow. For you to see that glorious, yummy confection.
Little shot. They look beautiful. Are they ready to cut into?
I think we should wait just a little bit longer.
Okay.
Okay.
You guys, huge update. I'm done with my Invisalign. 3 years later, when I started this vlog, it was the beginning of my Invisalign journey, and 3 years later, we're done, baby. I have none of the little bumps anymore. They took off those things. I'm done. I am so pumped. Like, I'm over it. If we're being honest, I wasn't wearing my trays during the day anyways, so. I mean, the top has been finished for a long time, so. But these bottom guys still moved slowly, and I'm so pumped. Also, I need to tell you about a recent, I think it was like a $7 purchase that has changed my life. It's this cheese grater. It's a very like fine cheese grater, and up until then I had just had a very like large grater, and look at the beautiful Parmesan like shreds it produces. This has like changed, like, you don't understand, like when Parmesan that looks like that is on something I'm eating, I feel euphoric. And so the fact that I can now put parm on everything and anything in that texture, my life will never be the same. Like, I don't think you understand. Like, if I saw that at a restaurant, that's what I'm ordering. Like, I want a pile of parm on everything. So I just feel like I unlocked a major hack to life. So had to share. If you're wondering, I am still on my espresso tonic grind. Wait, did I show you our new prized possession? DeLonghi sent Chris and I this amazing espresso machine, and I'll be honest, at first I was being a little bratty because I thought like it's it's pretty automatic, very user friendly. This is what it looks like. And I was like, oh, you know, I've been a barista. I need one with a portafilter. I need one with a steam wand. No, this thing is a beast, and the espresso is so good. We have loved it. So it's a game changer. I had been thinking about it. If you watched the vlogs last year when I set up my little coffee station, I've been hemming and hawing about getting an espresso machine. Is it worth it? And honestly, this level of commitment where there's really not a lot to dial in that often, it's very like press and go, has been awesome. I think a part of me does kind of want one with a steam wand and the whole thing, because then I can make better lattes. This one's steaming capabilities are not there. But it's been awesome and we've loved it. So highly recommend if you're someone who is a beginner and doesn't want to learn all the things. I think it's called the Magnifica Evo. We've loved it, so that's been awesome. Anyways, still on my espresso tonic grind. About to go film a bunch of little like TikTok videos, including a try on from Wrangler. And let me just say, Wrangler is one of those brands that kind of had not been on my radar, but they've sent me a few things over the years and I have loved their denim. Their jeans are so good. They do run a little bit small. Like normally I'm a 27, sometimes even a 26 depending on the brand. These ones I'm a 28, so you know, do with that information what you will. These are the low-rise cowboy jean. I sized up because Wrangler tends to fit me tight, and I love they're actually a true low-rise, but then they go up in the back, so my like hip area isn't like spilling out, which I think is essential for a low-rise jean. And I feel like this is the low-rise jean of 2026 versus 2012. These are the loose straight leg jeans. They're mid-rise, which I love, right below the belly button. Super comfortable, a great length. I'm 5'4", and they hit like right where I want a loose jean to hit. So they're just on the floor, a little bit of space if I have like a little bit of a chunky sneaker going. Okay, this button down is so fun. It's a very like, heavy is too strong of a word, but it's like a thick denim kind of texture. So if you love like putting a denim chambray or a denim shirt over whatever, if that's like a go-to outfit for you, this is like a fun little funky version of that. And I love this slit here. This is amazing. I know I'm gonna be wearing this like all spring. Okay, I saved the piece I was most excited for last. This amazing patterned denim jacket. You can see it's like a cool little Western pattern in the prettiest blue color. I feel like this blue is gonna have a moment this year, so keep an eye out. Love her. This is so fun, so good for spring and summer. I just love a denim jacket, so to mix it up and have something fun and pattern is perfection. Okay, just filmed a lot of content. Actually, probably maybe only 2 videos, but takes forever. Okay, also we need to talk about this jacket. The brand is Namai, and they make these gorgeous like quilted textile jackets. They're reversible as well. It's so fun getting to work with them. I adore these jackets. It's just, you can literally wear a t-shirt and jeans, throw the jacket on, amazing fit. So we love that. Also, it's comfortable, feels like a blanket. That's the vibes. Hold on, I'll show you, put this down so you can see the jacket in her glory. Perfect. I think there's like it's a one size fits all, so it fits kind of between a medium and a large for reference, and I love them. Okay, I am off to get my nails done. This is what we're working with. Very long, very red. I'm actually looking forward to switching it up. I know, crazy. I'm thinking maybe just like, maybe like a pink chrome or a white chrome. White nails, pink chrome. I don't know. Let's see what let's see what happens. And these are the Wrangler jeans that I was showing you. These are the loose fit mid-rise, so comfortable. And yeah, jacket, and I love the like little black detailing, goes good with black accessories. Okay, I got my nails. We got a little chromey pink going on. And then I just got a chicken shawarma wrap from Pip and Anchor, one of my absolute favorite places on island, and they stay open year round, which is amazing. They're like a cute little like local grocery market with kind of Massachusetts brands, and they have delicious like lunch and breakfast things. So I got some tomatoes and burrata for my tomato pasta tonight, and then yeah, chicken shawarma. They also make a great espresso tonic, one of the only places on island, I think the only place on island that makes them, and they're delicious. I didn't get one today because I made my homemade one, but if you're ever here, again, open year round, fabulous, also close to my house, so shout out to Pip and Anchor. Here's my shawarma. Under there's chicken and this little sauce that is garlic sauce. It kind of reminds me of the Cava garlic sauce, which is my favorite thing in the world. Do they sell their garlic sauce? They should. Why don't they do that? Because maybe they know that's their power. I don't know, but I am obsessed with Cava's garlic sauce. Okay, it's Wednesday. I thought I was gonna split up this vlog into 2 vlogs of like one where I'm doing, you know, my routines and stuff on island, and then I was gonna go off island, but it turns out studying for tests is not a very interesting, compelling content, but I had to do it. So I'm going off island and we're going together, and it's gonna be really fun today. And I get to take in my car off. It's kind of cool. I don't know. You go onto a big boat and then you go off the boat. And then today just have to run a few errands, and then I'm gonna hunker down, do a little bit more studying, but tomorrow will be really fun. We're gonna go thrifting on the Cape, find some spots that are still open, explore a little bit, and then I have some other random things that I wanted to do. A little bit of shopping for the house. I have some things on that list, and I also want to get a bunch of art framed, and there's a great frame shop in Hyannis, so we're gonna do that. And then Friday is my test. I'm so nervous. I just don't want to fail it, obviously. So I'm just gonna spend a lot of the evenings the next couple days just like reviewing everything. And yeah, also, yeah, I think it's gonna be great. And then we're gonna go to Portland, Maine. It'll be so fun. Okay, see ya. Oh my god, that was so stressful. I thought with the Bronco I was gonna be able to like park in the middle, but I had to drive through the little like side tunnel, and there was no wiggle room. I hate that shit. I'm so bad at it. I get so anxious, but they tell you exactly what to do, and it's like, oh, I want to throw up. I hate that. But I did it, and so now I'm on top of the boat. Just wanted to see the view. It's so nice today. It's like the nicest day we've had in like a month. So it's kind of fun to see the harbor from up here. Okay, why was that the best 2 hours of my life? Kind of joking, but not really. It was like definitely the fastest 2 hours of my life. I was like so productive. They have great Wi-Fi on the boat, and Highland does not. So there's that. And yeah, it was delightful. And I just did some work, and here we are. I'm gonna go do kind of all the errand things that I said I would do for other people today, dropping stuff off mostly at different places, and then I don't know. Hello, we are in the hotel, and by we I mean me, just me. I don't know why. What is that, saying we when you just mean me? Another thing I have been saying a lot, or I've always kind of said, and I need to stop, and I will stop this year, the amount of times that I say, oh yeah, I think blah 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 blah. I know what I'm about to say. If I'm saying I think, it's something I know. When I know, it's like I can't claim that I know a piece of information. It's like softens the blow or something. I'm trying to think of like an example. It's like I'm embarrassed to know it. I don't know. Someone will be like, oh, do you know when that's happening? And I'll be like, oh, I think it's like Thursday. I know full well it's Thursday. Like I have saved the flyer, you know, but I have to say think. I don't know. What is that? Anyways, Went to get some things framed at Michael's, and then I saved some of my bigger pieces to get framed at a smaller frame shop, but they close at 4, so I didn't want to like be the last customer. I didn't want to like come in at 3:30 with these giant pieces. That would have been so annoying. But I wanted to show you what I'm gonna get framed. One of the things I'm not sure, but okay, so we have this really cool giant like signal flag. And that's one of the things. Again, I'm like, this is gonna be a massive framing bill. I don't know how much I'm about to spend because these pieces are huge. There's gonna be a lot of glass. This really cool J. Crew custom like silk scarf. And I was like, I think I would like it better framed than to wear it because I don't really wear silk scarves that much. And then you can really see the whole thing versus when it's like tied on a bag or something. And then this is a piece I thrifted this summer. Better as a wall piece than a rug because the backing isn't there, and so I would have to get that repaired. So if I'm gonna invest in it, I'm like, might as well be some art. So guys, I think that's gonna be a lot of money to frame all those things. I'm scared, but I'm willing to invest because these are things I've saved up over the years. And the Michael's is like a relatively much more affordable option, and the gal there, Kate, was so delightful. She was wonderful and so helpful. There is something about being in a hotel by yourself, just relaxing, doing all your little routines. It's kind of nice. Good morning. Last night at Whole Foods, I bought a little can of the Blue Bottle cold brew and a little can of the Stumptown cold brew because I couldn't decide. So I thought it would kind of be fun if we did a little taste test. Normally, I really do not like cold coffee first thing in the morning. I want something warm in my tummy, but I was out of choices. I am probably gonna go do a little workout before I start the day. So I need a little something to get me going because, as you know, I'm not a morning person. I could not raw dog a workout without any caffeine. But so I thought we could try these cold brews and I can tell you which one is better. My theory, I kind of think I'm gonna like the Blue Bottle better because I feel like they're a little bit more, I don't know. They're both owned by probably Nestle. Let's try Blue Bottle first. I wish I could tell you that I tasted notes of things, but it's nice. It's really, actually that's quite yummy. I'm like soaking it in. I wonder if I can microwave this. It's really smooth. And it is cold brew, so it's less acidic, even though I like the acidic taste. Smooth, bright. It says bright on the can. No, I don't like it. Kind of tastes like old coffee. It's like bitter and not strong enough. It's not my thing. Okay, I heated up the Stumptown and it's actually pretty good hot. This is what I'm saying, people. Maybe, you know what? I wonder if I had tried that Stumptown later in the day when I was more receptive to cold, maybe I would have liked it, but it's nice warmed up. I wish I had like a little milk. On to Savers location 2. First one was a little bit of a bust, but still saw some good treasures out there, but I'm getting much more picky. Yay me, especially with clothes, because I don't need anything, but it's just fun to hunt. So yeah, gonna go to Savers number 2. Guys, I fucking passed the test! Let's fucking go. And guess what? I got a 95%. My boy Dan at the testing center was like so proud of me. He's like, wow, I never see scores like this. just a baddie studying for her drone. It was actually so much easier than the practice test. I was so anxious. I was gonna like throw up, and turns out I'm a genius. What do we got? Where are we? What's happening? Oh, we're about to watch Quad God.
That's not the Quad God, but we're about to watch Quad God.
And where are we?
We're at the Godfrey in Boston. We're heading to Portland, Maine.
Hell yeah, and what do we got?
Kava.
Let's go! What'd you order? Do you want to unbox?
Steak.
Okay, it's Sunday. I did a horrible job of vlogging yesterday, at least using this camera, so I'll insert some clips. But yesterday I just went around shopping. I'll do a little haul for you when I get home. But we are currently hanging out in our little, it's not a hotel room, it's a little mini apartment. It's called the Docents collection, and it's so cute. We're like obsessed with this space. Great location. It's so spacious and comfy and has everything. So we've been just like hanging out watching Olympics here in between like strolls and eating. I fear that I would need to be here for like 2 years to eat all the things that I want to eat, but we've been making a good dent, and we are very caffeinated. Chris is rocking on. Yeah. What did we have last night, Chris?
We went to
Woodford food and beverage,
and we had some deviled eggs. We had some fried crispy Brussels sprouts, which were really good, and we each had a burger, which was like really good. And
yeah, the burger was insane.
I don't eat a burger all that much.
Yeah, honestly,
but that
me
burger
neither.
was friggin' good.
It was so good, and the fries were so good. They like sprinkled some kind of delicious dust on them. So yeah, everything has been delicious. Wow, the lighting in here. I've been scheming like how I'm gonna come back. I like all the things I want to do with this space. I'm like, I could be here for a week just to get work done. It's like, if you're shooting something, this is like such a beautiful space to do work in, photography or whatever. Anyways, I'm gonna go do a little bit more bopping and shopping and trying beverages across the land. So this time I'll actually bring the vlog camera with me. Oopsies. Shot. Okay, we're heading out. We had something tragic happened. I thought I had done enough research and we were planning to hit Tandem on the way out, but it turns out this is their spring break, and I missed my shot, so RIP. But we got pop-up bagels instead that look delicious. But their thing is like, it's, I guess you just get the bagels and then you get your cream cheese and you do it yourself. So that's our adventure in the car. Got some coffee for the road. And yeah, it's about a 3-hour drive back to Hyannis. Got some tunes. Living the good life. I'm used to, it's so weird having this newish car, not newish, it's a new car, off island, because I'm used to my 2006 Mazda. Having Apple Play has been a revelation. Now I'm feeling spoiled. So anyways, Chris, what are your thoughts on Portland? How do you feel?
It's pretty nice. It's got a lot of good eats.
Yeah, good eats. We liked the Docents collection. It was real sweet. What was a highlight?
Where we stayed was pretty nice. And Terra Lingua.
Oh yeah.
The meat board.
The meat board was where it was at. All right, Portland. We love ya. Okay, it is Tuesday. We're back on Nantucket. settling back in. Of course, I do leave tomorrow again for Florida. But before I go, I wanted to show you all the amazing thrift finds. I'm also gonna include, after I do my thrift haul with you, I'm gonna include the video I made with all of the treasures I shopped in Portland. So a little haulapalooza for you. So let's get into the thrift finds. Okay, I think I was saying that this year my goal is to focus more on like homewares than clothes because I just have way too many clothes. Obviously, I'm always looking out for like an amazing treasure, something super special and unique. But my goal is to be a little bit more discerning. And I'm happy to report that I crushed the homewares this time around. I maybe overshopped with clothes, but I felt like I was being way more discerning as I was going. Okay, I loved the color of these wine glasses, goblets. I just thought they were really cool, whether I'm going to be drinking out of them or maybe just like displaying them. I just thought it was a beautiful color and something like different and fun. And then I found these little trays and they're so strange, and I really debated like, do I need these? But I kind of absolutely did. And as you can see on the back, they were made in Italy. They're just so whimsical and silly. They definitely need to be cleaned up quite a bit, but I just thought they would be perfect for like jewelry, little dishes. You know how I feel about a little dish. You can just never have too many. It's called St. John's church or something, thrift shop, hospital thrift shop. No, it was definitely a church to thrift shop in Sandwich. That was where I scored the most. That was an incredible find. They had this like basket of watches for $3, so I had to get these. They're just so fun. Obviously they need new batteries. I don't even know if I'll even try to get batteries for them. I'll just wear them kind of as an accessory. Cool little brooch that I loved. And this, you can see the batteries a little bit. I mean, you can see the watches a little better here. I'm going to start collecting. I already have a good collection of plates for a plate wall. And I felt like this was the perfect fun shape just to give it some variety. Obviously, we're gonna have a lot of circular plates, so just a little fun shell dish. And also I could use this as a serving platter if I wanted to. This might be, it's tied. The next two things are probably my two favorite finds, especially for the home stuff. I saw it and I wasn't like a hell yes, but I was like, it's cool and it's $8, so whatever. And I'm so glad I grabbed it because upon closer inspection, it truly is such a cool vase, like my absolute favorite color. It just, I love the blue and white. It gives me like European vibes. I could use this for flowers or just for a display. I also have this vision of like drinking out of a pitcher more, like doing like a little juice glass with water and, you know, whatever. That feels very Scandinavian. But I just love this. This is so beautiful. I'm so glad I got it. Perhaps my best of the entire trip. I love it. It's this gorgeous, can you see it all? Claire Murray rug. Like, hello. I was at that like St. John's thrift shop that looked a lot like the Nantucket Hospital cottage thrift shop, where it's like in a house and there's different rooms and things. And so it was like not a ton of stuff, but it was very well curated. And so that was an amazing find. I'm gonna go through some of the clothes that I found. This I didn't try on, and it turns out it is like significantly too large, but I just absolutely love this color, and I've always wanted like a cream blazer, and the buttons are amazing, so I'm tempted to try to get it tailored and see what I can do with it, because it's gorgeous. Kind of reminds me of this like really cool Veronica Beard blazer I have. So if we can get the shoulder pads out and like take it in a little bit, could be worth it. Just worth a try, you know? And then another great little cardigan, like this really pretty hydrangea blue. It's like nice and fitted, and I love a cardigan like this. It's a major score, and this I found, I went to Savers actually in Plymouth and Hingham, so not technically the Cape, but you get it. And this was something where I tried on a bunch of things. They were all fun and cool, but nothing was really a keeper. And then I was walking past the like put back rack where they were like putting back things people had tried on, and this was there, and they had made a huge mistake, and I just grabbed it. I didn't even try it on, but then when I tried it on at home, it fits like a charm. It's so cute, and I just love the like texture details. This I might gift to my brother-in-law who loves a sweater like this, or keep for myself. I can't decide. I'm gonna keep for myself. It's 100% wool. It's so cute. Kind of has like a little bit of a balloony sleeve. We need a moment for this tag. It says it was at least the brand was in Braintree and Pawtucket, so you know, it has not traveled far, clearly. Last but not least is this amazing little sweater wrap situation. I've actually been on the market for one of these. They're great for like, especially when I'm shooting weddings, and at the end of the night when I get cold, it's nice just to have like a wrap to throw around my arms, just to stay warm, especially in the summer. At night it gets cool here, so these things are great. But you could also wear it as a scarf too, and this is originally from Zara. So yeah, that was a pretty epic collection. That was over the course of like 3-ish days, and like tons of different shops. So most places I got like 1 or 2 things, except for that last place. That's when I quit while I was ahead. That was right after I had just passed my drone test too, so I was on a real high after that. The shopping in Portland, Maine is phenomenal, so I thought I would take you through a little haul of everything I got. First up is this incredible Nordic sweater from this shop called Ferdinand. It was this small, cute little, very curated vintage shop. Okay, next up are these incredible little shelf magnets. I have been collecting fridge magnets lately, and these are from Portland Pottery Studio. There was this amazing matcha shop that also had this like dry goods market. I love chili oils. It adds so much flavor to pretty much anything. And he said that this was the least spicy because I am a wimp. There's this shop called Hey Hey, and this mug was so cute. I literally like clocked it as we were driving by, and it's why I wanted to go back. This was from this really cool men's store. I'm forgetting the name, but it was right in Old Port Square. And I have always wanted my own piece of Cornish ware. My sister collects these, but it's this English pottery, and I know the striking similarity, but I needed them both, okay? There was this great shop, again, forgetting the name, but I'll put it in the caption. Had tons of like artist stuff, and loved this cute fish necklace. Clearly it will go really well with the one I'm wearing now. They had a Swedish candy shop, I guess technically a Nordic candy shop, because there was candy from Denmark, Sweden, all over. So obviously had to do a little pick and mix. Another amazing boutique, Zane Boutique. They carried one of my favorite brands. This is called the Bond Shop, and I have this pair of pants in like a gingham pattern, but I needed another pair. These are called the Arc pants. Also purchased a pair of mother denim jeans. And then I think one of my favorite shops was Soleil. Stocked up on some cards for my Aquarians and Pisces. Love a bougie can. Like anything jadeite, but these cups are just so darling and just give me the best nostalgic feeling. I got 2 of these. Okay, and last but certainly not least, because I think this was my favorite purchase the whole trip, are these incredible knobs. Look at these, like shell perfection. This just gives me like Portuguese vibes. They're so cute. That is it for this vlog. I hope you enjoyed tuning in. If you are in the New England area, I could not recommend a little Portland weekend enough. That was so nice, so fun. And also just like, I was very surprised by how much thrifting I was able to do. Even though it is the off season on the Cape, there's still tons of stuff open, and just tons of stuff open still like in the New England area, even this time of year. Nantucket, not so much. It is dead here. So if you're a Nantucket girl, maybe it's your sign to like go off island just for a weekend, just to see some new sights and enjoy some new things. So thank you so much for coming along. I'll see you in the next vlog.